Good evening, guys. I'm your host, Maisha, and we'll be talking about the topics in Haiti and many more discussions along the way. We're going to let the contestants introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Kevin. I'm a recent graduate in business administration, aspiring teacher, as well as a doctor in clinical psychology.
Hi, my name is Nahmada Mazan. I'm 26. I'm born and raised in Ottawa, and I am currently working as a front desk. And you can reach me on IG, Nahmada _Amazon.
Hi, hello, my name is David. David Tricks. I currently work at BI Media, where we make music, studio time. You can book sessions to take photography and more. And I go by Flytrix on IG.
Hi, my name is Nathan. I didn't realize we were doing long-ass intros, but I'm a manager in social services and residence, and I'm trying to learn how to dance.
Hey, my name is Scotty. I'm a worker in construction, and also I'm a boxer also. You can follow me at Scotty De La Costa on IG and Scotty Worldwide on Snapchat.
Okay, let's get started. The first question is, what do you think of the Biden movement? What are your thoughts on that? What's the pros and the cons? Which is having Venezuelan immigrants, Haitian immigrants, or from anywhere in the world to be able to have residency in the States for 2 years.
You mind going more in details about like what exactly is the movement?
Okay, the movement, like I said, it's to give Haitians opportunities to be able to go to the States, work, or go to school and be able to fend for themselves and their families. It's not only Haitians, we also have Venezuela, for people from Venezuela that applies to the movement, people from Congo. They could apply for residency there for approximately 2 years. Do you guys never heard of it?
No, I never heard of that, to be honest. But I do heard about Biden and stuff, but I never heard the.
What's the pros and the cons you guys think about it?
I think the pros, to me at least, they're pretty obvious. Is to give opportunity to people who might not be able to get, let's say, education or healthcare or something that we get here all the time, in Canada at least.
Yeah.
But I also feel like everything about the U.S. government, we all know that there's things that are behind the scenes.
Shady.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So it might also have some contracts behind it that we might not know about, that may say something like, okay, well, we can take some immigrants from your country, but you'd have to give up that resource or this resource for X amount of years and for X amount of people that come in. It's always something in exchange of it. I don't think it's anything given for free.
They're
If
not-
you
It's
cannot
not
offer
given for
that, it's
free.
not given
They're
for
definitely
free.
getting something back out of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Now,
if you think about that literally, it's a way to be able to have more control of Haiti or Venezuela. Specifically, they're trying to wipe out Haitians out of Haiti so they can control it better. That way, we won't even be able to go back if we would ever want to go back.
Yeah, I think they're trying to take over and take control of the whole thing.
The whole country,
Yeah.
because Haiti is rich in so many ways.
That is
You
true.
gotta do
People
your
don't
research.
know that. They don't know that.
There's always a reason behind one thing. I don't know about the movement too much, but they don't just do things for free,
Yes.
There's
Out of the there's something
obviously they're
behind
not gonna explain it to them. They're gonna be like, yeah, you come to the country, you can work, you can build a lifestyle here, live way better than you lived obviously back home. But then instead, when they're making all these people come in, let's say there's not much left over there.
Yes.
What are they doing over there?
Exactly.
You know?
You better do your homework.
Yeah, I feel like they saw that we're struggling, and then they're trying to take advantage of that. By
Most
giving an
definitely.
opportunity, and then
Savior complex.
yeah, But
If we
you have to pick what you actually want.
Sorry for interrupting. I think that if we don't do something about it, they're gonna take it, most definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Because at some point we won't even be able to go back home. Haiti is gonna be treated as a vacation resort only. If you take that in.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What are the impacts of the American and Canadian government in Haiti? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know too much.
Yeah, I know it is tough. It is tough.
I don't know too much
Yeah.
about the Canadians doing something in it, but I know for sure Americans are probably funding the gangs.
Oh yes.
Oh, for sure.
Probably
100%.
funding
Yeah,
their
somehow.
weapons and all that.
That's
Because
one of the questions.
if we were to start at it before this happened, was there any gun problems in Haiti and gangs problems?
No.
When the president was in, there wasn't such problems. Probably most of the population didn't even own guns.
Firearms, guns. yes.
Firearms. So where did these firearms come from? And then also the United States, they have the most firearms entering their country if we think about it.
Yes.
So
They love their guns.
So you guys are
Yeah,
more
that's
of
true.
like the American government are investing more guns in Haiti compared to the Canadian government.
the Canadian government might have something to do to it because obviously
Because they're not states either.
They have a partnership with the
It's the
USA still,
partnership.
you know?
That's true.
So when it comes to
Yeah.
this partnership, Canada is always going to be like the
Same
top
as
guy of
the
the
United
US, like their
yeah.
little brother. So whatever they do, like Canada's naturally going to follow unless like it abides completely to whatever opposite thought they have in mind. But otherwise, it's like they're part of it, but they're probably not acting out the will first and foremost. It's just they're an
Yes.
active member, so naturally it's going to take part of that.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah, you're right. If you're talking about like just sheer amount of firearms, the United States, they own more firearms than like the next three countries after them combined
That's
together.
crazy.
Yo.
It is
They own a
true.
lot of firearms. They own a lot of firearms, nuclears, and anything that
Yeah.
has to do with their military.
Bombs.
They love to invest in that in some
They do.
sense.
It's
Obviously,
strongest military in the world.
yeah, exactly. So it's not surprising to see guns in different parts of the world, and it's easy to point the finger. Essentially, it's easy to know where it's coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add, Dortmund, or you're good?
Oof. Well, I mean, I kind of agree with this, Scotty, but like I never heard. I'm not a political person like that, but I never heard like anything about the Canadian about helping the Haiti. But mostly I heard it's mostly Americans. But I think Americans like controlling everything, like the system, like the economy and all that, the firearm, the gangs. But I think they try to like, I don't know how to say it, but like it's more I don't know, they control more. They just control
Yeah, it's
everything.
most definitely more than the Canadian government, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Should Haitians or any other people from any country should own their own channel on TV? You see how Disney, they have their own network, YTV. Does YTV even still exist?
Maybe.
White TV.
I think you would have to ask the younger generation.
are kids still watching cable? Are parents still putting cables in their home?
That's
One
another
that's the
thing.
thing.
Cable
That's
is
a
back now.
good-
That's a whole different thing.
We have a bunch of different networks right now, like independent networks that most people don't even have cables in their
Yeah.
home. I
Yeah,
think.
it's
But
all
all
like
cable
Netflix,
That's
Hulu
Prime.
and everything.
And
So
those cables, or at least those websites like Netflix, you talk about that, right? Prime
Yes.
and
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
They usually don't promote anything that's outside of their country.
Yeah.
That's
They don't
true.
promote anything that's Haitian, that's Caribbean, that's
Yeah.
African.
Actually-
Or like if you're trying to see something like no disrespect, of course, he's doing great, like Mr. B's going to Africa or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like it's him going to Africa, not an African person
who's
who's there and
there.
who's really building something like a network.
How
It's
is
really
facts.
not like that, you know?
At the same time, the problem with that is why is Mr. Beast the one going to help them out when you think the people in that own government would help them out, but they don't because of the low-key corruption. But people aren't comfortable saying that because it's a white boy doing it.
That's true.
So that's the double entendre, which sucks, don't get me wrong. And it's all,
I think it would be cool to have our network, or if it's not a network, like, you know how they have Netflix, we could have our own
Yeah.
the
network,
entertainment
most
network, yeah.
ITV.
So I'm like, you see how you see how they have Cinderella,
Yeah.
Us, our version would be bal or habodai, or what else could we say? Basically a lot of cartoons that would be very beneficial for our kids. That way, they're more in tune.
Yeah,
With
already with the culture.
Yes.
We have to kind
It's
of-
really hard to do something like that, I find, because like I keep saying, nothing is new under the sun. So it's hard to find an original idea
Yeah.
without making it seem like like white people came up with it before, or like other like United States or Canada. I'm not specifically saying white people, but like other races have come up before. It's really hard to come up with a TV show that does not look like the plot of another TV show that's been made before.
Actually,
That is true.
That's why sometimes like when a Netflix show pops up and is really really good, like y'all remember when what's
Squid
that?
Game?
Yeah, Squid Game.
Game.
Yeah, Squid
It was
Game,
like
took
yo,
over,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it
there's a
took
lot
over.
of shows that have that same idea, but they didn't execute it so well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
before like someone else takes over and then makes it.
exactly. So I feel
That's
like
true.
if other countries was to do something like that, they need to implement their culture inside of it, so that it doesn't just appease to like America, so that it's
Yeah.
specifically for that group of people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it can't be copied. Like
Exactly.
like how Latinos have the novellas. Like
Oh, little
yeah.
stuff for
The
Bria.
novellas,
Yes.
yes.
They're trying to take ownership.
Les novelas or les telenovelas? Les telenovelas.
Plus, yes.
yeah, it's like Nigerian movies. Like nobody can copy that.
Nah, that's
That's
true.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
You know?
Haitian movies too, if you think about it, nobody could copy that.
Yeah.
Really?
It depends
It
on the
depends-
story.
It depends on the story. Like, if
Ça
you-
dépend de
because
l'histoire.
if they do like the horror movies, that would be different. That would be like,
No, that'd be fucked up.
you know what I mean? It'd be fucked up. If it's like comedian drama or like action, then yeah, it would be different.
The-
But other categories, the Haitian movies, it would be
That's true.
C'est parce qu'on
You do
promote
have-
le voodoo dans les films.
Il y en a qui promotent le vaudou dans les films, mais ça dépend parce que le vaudou, il y a un côté négatif et il y a un côté positif.
ouais, c'est
Et
ça.
si tu restes sur le côté négatif, maintenant les gens vont penser
Oh,
c'est juste
c'est-
négatif.
Yeah, but
Café, oui.
that's what they're gonna try to attract
But that's what
people
they're gonna try to-
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. In fact, a lot of people that don't know
'Cause
about
people
it,
wanna see
they,
the
they
bad.
learn it from media. It's mostly like from a negative.
Yeah, facts.
course.
That's how it
But
goes,
even
yeah.
then, even if you promote like, if you inform everyone about most of the positive and most of the negative, let's say, do you think how the population thinks right now they would go towards the positive more often than the negative? I think they will go towards the negative.
The
We see it every day. We
Because
don't-
there's more
Yeah.
reviews, there's more
And-
people tuning in.
Exactly. Even if you give someone some good advice, they might actually not take it. You know,
And
it's
do the
not-
opposite. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What do you think of doing business with a significant other? Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean,
This long pause.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have a proper answer yet. So I'll start with a statement, and then y'all can go. And if I can find out something to say, I'll add to it. I'm not trying to answer that question, but Jay-Z and Beyonce got an empire, and they still cheated. So carry on.
Me to be honest, I think it's a good thing. Like you guys are working together. So, but if you break up, then,
That'd be something else.
That's
Yeah, that's
something
just
else.
stuff.
That's just something else.
That'd be
Like-
scary.
that's kind of tough, you know.
No, but I do agree. It's a good idea though. Like, there's the yes and there's the like.
There's-
No.
there's
If you
pros,
break
there's
up
cons.
type shit, you know. But like, if you're still together, like, you never know.
Like I think it's better to do it with a wife than a girlfriend. To be honest.
Absolutely,
That's factor
absolutely.
there,
Yeah.
I feel like it would only have to be with a
wife?
wife.
Yeah, make sure you're solid with the person first. You know, like,
Yeah.
you know how people like, they're ready to get married after 2 months after they met each other. Like,
Ça, c'est fou, ça.
Yeah.
Ça, c'est
So
très
I'm
fou.
Disney.
this, yeah,
Ça, c'est un coup de
this
foudre
game,
qu'on
yeah.
appelle ça.
Yeah.
No, me personally, I think it's a good, if like you guys said, for a wife or a husband, makes sense. It depends for how many years you guys have been together too. But take that in, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, at some point they can break up.
True.
So if either wife or husband if they decide to divorce, now the business is not going to be 50-50 anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be, okay, both of us were fighting for what we want. Which one of us is getting it?
Okay,
Go to
yeah,
court,
yeah.
all that.
That's
It-
called prenup.
And it doesn't matter, for real, and it doesn't matter what kind of business you have. Si tu dis, ok, on va divorcer, ok, le restaurant qu'on a, ça devient à moi directement. Il y en a, due to the fact that they broke up with you, they're gonna take it there just to be rude to you and be mean just by taking it, not because they truly need the business.
Yeah, yeah,
if you
yeah.
take that in.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people can be wealthy enough that they don't need the business whatsoever that they've done with you or they've built from the ground up with you. So that's another perspective to it.
I totally agree. Business with a significant other should only be done if it's your wife or like obviously for
Husband,
wife or
you have a
husband.
foundation.
I also think that like if I'm speaking for the men mostly, that if you do want to make business with your wife, I also think that you gotta wait, obviously, get married, get your shit together and whatever it is, but also offer her a business idea that she needs to take care of on her own. Like if she want to be a lash tech, promote that, give her the funds and all that. That's her stuff.
her.
That's
Yeah,
her.
support
So,
her.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like whatever happens, you can be like, I supported you. I said this is yours. You can keep it. You know. And same thing for her. If she sees that, let's say, you work, I don't know, you work like 12 hours a week. You come back home. You have to do this and that. She might be able to help you with her own expertise, with what she learned, with what your business is about or your job is about. That could also work. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When I hear like the business idea like that, that's how I see it. Where you fund her business and she helps you out with whatever you have to do during work
Right.
or your business. But like obviously you got to be careful with it. There are boundaries.
Yes.
There are boundaries.
Yeah,
the
That's
thing.
number
Yeah.
one. That's
If you
really.
want business, then where is the boundaries? Even if
Yeah.
that is your spouse.
That's
right?
that's actually a hard question. If it's
It
one
is
business,
a-
a
it's
hard
hard
It's
question.
a hard question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it's shared. Like if you're the CEO, like what do you call her? She's not your assistant. She's not gonna like it. You know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that.
You know what I mean? You know she's not gonna like it.
You can say she's your colleague or something. Like your
She's not
partner-
gonna like it.
Or your partner, I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna hear about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Business part. Yeah.
Next question. If Haiti becomes more safe, would you take a trip to Haiti with your kids one day or just by yourself?
Yes.
Of
Yes.
course.
Oh yes, 100%.
IT is beautiful.
It's
Next
beautiful. Of course, no. The thing is, if you look at the media, right, they're not gonna promote Jacmel,
No.
Okap,
Labadie.
Kwaye, Labadie. They're always gonna promote the most poorest
Yeah, situation.
place or situation in Haiti. So honestly, like when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Haiti," they're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Like example, I have a friend of mine that went to Okap, and she said that was the best decision that she ever made in her entire life. Okap was Okapi.
Yeah.
Okap was Okap Haitien. What can we contribute to be able to have a better Haiti?
We need a leader.
Yeah, that's leader
We
is
need a
number
good
one.
leader, you know, someone that's done this word.
Hold on. Me? The camera is on me? Okay. I think Haitians have much more change to do in their end before the situation of the country could be more safe. Example, we need to stop tearing each other down. Instead of being separated or instead of not being together and unionized, we need to be l'union fait la force, on pourrait dire. Si on est là, on est en train de critiquer les gens, on est en train de, comment dirais-je, on a beaucoup de choses à faire personnellement à l'intérieur de nous avant qu'on ait un meilleur Haïti.
I agree.
We need
No.
to invest more in our country too.
Yes,
'Cause
that's
we need to invest more, like just like either businesses or any other thing specifically. We just need to invest more in our country so we could have a better Haiti later on to pass out to either our kids or for the next generations that will be coming through.
I feel like you could apply that to actually a lot of sub-Saharan African communities, or just the black community in multiple diaspora. It kind of goes back to what we were talking about last time on the podcast. The way you're answering that, it kind of reflects that
Most
essentially
definitely.
supporting yourself. So.
Do you think celebrities are truly happy within themselves, beside the fact that they have money?
I feel like they fake it.
Short
Yeah,
answer,
it's
no.
just fake
Long
it.
answer, it's complicated.
To be honest, you wouldn't know if you're not in their shoes. You don't know. Sometimes you can see somebody is happy and they don't look happy, or somebody they look kind of stoic, but they might be happy. Or if you know them closely, you'll know if they're happy or not. Some people you can tell, but some people you can't just tell. You won't.
That is so true, because when I was young, people would tell me like I always look mad, but in my head I'm so happy.
The rest of the face,
Yeah.
But do you feel also that, okay, like you said, you have to be either in their shoe or like you have to be close to them.
Yeah.
You don't think that judging by the lifestyle that they have, as busy as they are, as popular as they are, they don't sometimes wish they could just walk into a McDonald's without being harassed?
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
that's
It's
something.
definitely stressful. Yeah.
Exactly, that's something I think everyone wants. Everyone wants to be rich, of course, but
Yeah.
being famous, it's not everyone who wants to be famous.
No,
Yeah,
nobody
You know,
wants
being
to be
famous
famous.
is a very specific type of person
Facts.
who likes attention,
Facts.
really likes
It's a man's
attention.
Rather be like rich and unknown than be rich and famous or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, Fred August, shout out to Fred.
Fred,
This
shout out to
dude,
Fred.
He sent me a something on like what's that a rap page called on IG. I think it's just called rap.
$6? No?
Yeah, something like that.
Six
something like
Buzz?
that. Yeah, he sent me a video, and it's MJ who rented out a whole grocery store, had paid actors so he could know how it feels like to just go grocery shopping.
That's
Yeah.
That's crazy.
that's
It can't be that famous. That's-
Yo.
I feel like that's a problem. No one should be that famous.
That's when you know it's a problem.
That's it's a problem.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's normal.
I just think the industry is so demonic too, that I don't think they're truly happy within themselves. Some people, like, you have to think of the amount of things that they have to do just to have views or just to be famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take literally. Example, Mrs. Doubtfire. You guys have seen that movie,
Yeah.
Miss
Yes,
Doubtfire?
that's a very classic movie.
Big classic movie. This guy suicided himself and he had billions of dollars.
Like the take in, take out mention.
Okay, that most definitely. Example, XS Station, he got shot, but he had depression.
Yeah.
And you have to think in like what comes into play, what contributes to his depression. Doing music, it's not always gonna be therapeutical for some people. I don't know if you guys are following me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's certain types of music and there's certain industries. I'm not even gonna say rap music.
Rap music.
Rap music.
It had to be said. It had to be said.
I think it's listen to rap 24/7.
Oh,
I can't do that.
You wake
No,
up
I
in the morning.
can't. I
Can we
can't.
talk about
You
that
wake
for
up
a
in the
second?
morning and you're
Please.
listening to
Drill?
22
This is too
G's.
much.
Can we talk about
You wake up in the morning, you're listening to Lil Durk. Are you okay? Are you okay? Come
I'm
on,
glad you
bro.
said this because I
Oh,
can't
thank
shit
God,
out
I
niggas that listen
can't.
to hip hop 24/7. Like, you
Bro,
listen to
Go listen
anything
to
else?
Dance halls.
Bro, go listen to some Afro beat or something,
Like-
right?
Afrobeat.
I would say,
R&B.
Yeah,
R&B.
I
It's
would say Afrobeat is really more like a music like happy,
Yeah.
very
Yes.
happy and all that.
Yeah, but like I can't even listen to trap or drill the whole
Whole day, I
No,
can't.
No,
This
dog
is
rap
true.
the whole day.
The whole day,
no.
bro.
Okay.
Come
People
on.
don't notice some music also works on your mood because there's vibration.
Yes.
I don't know if it ever happened
That's a
to
good one.
anybody. You might be angry and you just listen to that drill song and you feel even angrier than before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like you can smash it.
Yeah.
People don't get it. It works like that. When you listen, like let's say to compa or you listen to Congolese rumba, you feel like a
You move it.
like a happy type of vibe.
Yes.
But like some people don't get it. If you just listen to a trap all day, I would see at some point you're gonna have some moods and
Music
thoughts
is
and
spiritual.
and it play and it plays a lot
You can build
on the
that fire.
community as a whole.
yeah.
Like I was watching this video of Kevin Samuels. He was basically explaining what like archetypes, if you guys are familiar with it. Basically, it's the types of personalities, if I
Yeah.
want to say
Yeah.
broadly,
Yeah.
that people have. He was saying like in the black community, based on what we do, we don't have no people who like to be pretty boys, entrepreneurs, people who like to do business. Everyone wants to be a gangster. Everyone wants to be the toughest guy in the room. It's like it doesn't work that way, you
C'est
know.
pas nice.
Exactly. You
Need
can
to
see
work with each
you can
other.
see a guy who looks completely innocent. He might have killed someone. Like it doesn't make sense to have a whole community of people who feel like being the toughest guy in the room is the only way to go.
Right.
You know
It's
what
the
I mean?
only option.
Exactly, it's the only option, and I feel like you said, rap music has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
And before in the early 2000s, we had a lot of R&B that was amazing, bro.
was
And they
You
promoted
need
that
to
like that
take
guy
it
who could
out.
dance, who could move, who could talk to women and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Music
even
in the
even
rain.
before that, we had. I'm speaking from like our parents' generation.
Right.
Yes.
They had businessmen for real. They had a lot of businessmen. So we lost these two, and we're now stuck with a lot of youngings nowadays, who only talk about the recent thing that's happening in rap, or if it's not that, it's either like
Rapper baller.
exactly rap or ball. You know, it's
Ball,
not very,
soccer.
it's not efficient at all. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's unfortunate. Next question. Why do you think couples nowadays don't last?
Oh, wow.
We're gonna go there.
People base their relationship a lot on social media.
Thank
Yes.
What they see the most favorite celebrity doing, like, okay, for example, Kim Kardashian or whatever, who it is, and then they base their relationship on that, or based on the memes they saw on social media. They'll base really the reality on what is not really their
Really
Their
are.
reality.
Yeah.
Yes.
People, I think, also don't like to build anymore. Like, I hear a lot of stories from, like, parents, uncles, aunties, whatever, and then you hear at, like, their first dates or when they started hanging out. I think now, and I, like, try to compare, and I'm like, yo, if those were couples today, 95% of them wouldn't have even lasted a year.
But you know what they call relationships nowadays? Situations.
Situationship.
Situationship.
Ooh, I don't like
It's
that one.
sad.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Like,
just for the
everyone
moment,
gotta
you
have
know,
everything.
like it's crazy.
It's, yeah, situationships.
I think it's because there's not enough of God
Mm.
in your relationship. If you don't put God in your
Talk.
center in a relationship for real, it's most likely not going to work. Because like Scotty said, the relationship, like the people want to base the relationship on memes or social media. There's too much social media. They see what's going on, or they see what another couple is doing. They think another couple on the social media is perfect when they're really or truly not. People now, how many times are you gonna hear that somebody has been with somebody for 10 years nowadays?
That's very rare. That's
The
very
long,
rare.
what's the longest people last in relationships according to you guys?
It's like the average
Few months.
nowadays.
Average nowadays.
Not a year.
Whoosh,
Not
like
even-
a year,
Half
like
a
less
year.
than a
Under
year.
Not even a year.
I said
I would
less.
say 3 years.
Three.
2 or 3 years.
What they had though? Let me know.
I'm telling you, like nobody's gonna. Or sometimes people could be together for 10 years, and then after the 10 years, they break up.
I think
Were you gonna say something?
another thing too.
Forgive me?
A lot of people, instead of aiming to be husband and wife, they aim to be a baby mama, a baby daddy. Like, I don't know what's with this culture of people love to being a baby mama or a baby daddy.
Like co-parenting type of
like,
thing.
Yeah, like
like
it's
type
cool,
of
you know,
like
like-
type shit. Like,
Right.
they don't want to. People don't want to get married anymore. And then there's this culture of promoting, like, being a baby mama is not so bad, but like, I'm not saying like it's bad, but I'm saying in a sense, like, why don't you want to be married to, like you said, a significant other? Why don't you want like a structured type of family type shit? type shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You want to stay like the mother of your kids or the father of your kids to be available to just anybody.
That's true.
Like, I mean, I think that's kind of sad, and it's a lot I see a lot in the black community and stuff.
Yes. But people are scared of commitment because they see that like a friend or a parent that have been together for 15 years broke up after they think that love truly doesn't exist. Some people are actually scared of commitment to the point that they don't want to get married.
Well, the divorce rates
It's
are
pretty
hella
high.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah.
that. You know, there's multiple reasons for that, but yeah.
I think it's family structure, overall family structure. Just wanting to be, like you said, being a husband and a wife and having your kids and having authority over your kids and showing them what you know so that they can grow up to become better than you, essentially. I don't see a lot of parents who teach their kids to become better than them.
In what sense? In
Really,
every way, professionally or
Like giving them the tools, you know?
yeah, exactly. The tools to
Okay.
be able to deal with the opposite gender.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's not easy seeing like your dad getting bitched by your mom, you know. But it's not also easy seeing your mom like doing everything in the household, and like the dad's just there not doing nothing.
Right.
So she's like dominant. No, not dominant. Yeah, dominant. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Domination.
you know, there's certain structures in the household I think that need to be kept
Yeah.
that are not kept nowadays.
And that's probably why it's falling apart, because if
That's
the
part.
nuclear family ain't there, then
Yeah.
there's no foundation for it.
For
Yeah, it's a
There's
part.
nothing to look up to, you know?
That's true.
Hopefully it gets better.
It needs to get better.
We
The dating
we're
scene
the
is.
change,
He said
you know? We're the
hopefully.
We
change.
need. We need.
Bro, you meant that for real.
Yeah, for real.
We need a change, most definitely, because the dating scene is too ghetto, especially in Ottawa. Oh, gosh.
You know what I mean? I
This
think
is why I
no,
don't.
oh,
For me,
think
Ottawa
it's-
is kind of like a village.
I think it's mostly.
It's a village.
Yeah, everyone's know. People knows. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, if you, like, I'll give you an example. If you go to Baroque, you see someone you know. You know.
Oh, aren't you friends with so-and-so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays I can't even go to Walmart and be not seen.
talking-
Yeah.
I think that's a small city problem.
It's a
though,
small
like,
city problem.
Yes.
It's not
But the
fun
thing
in
is,
New York.
it's in Montreal. You would be surprised how much many people know each other too.
Yeah, that's
Is
what I was
that
gonna say.
That's, Montreal isn't as big as people think it is. C'est pas si
Montreal
gros.
is really small, not in terms of population, but
I
like
think it's
But
so
in-
huge.
in terms of space.
communities.
Community-wise,
Ottawa is like one of the biggest city in Canada when it comes to space.
I think it's like
We
the
just
second.
don't have a lot of people in the city.
That's like
Yes.
Montreal is like 5 times. I'm
No.
not- don't quote me. Don't,
Yeah,
Montreal is way smaller than Ottawa, but they have twice the population. You know what I mean? So like, you know, it's different over there. Even the way the city is structured and everything is different. Ottawa is just plains. You don't see.
Then it's compact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
Why do you think the NFL draft is full of athletes who are choosing white women as their partners? Moi, c'est la fois qu'on a vu Kian.
That's tough.
Je suis pas prêt pour la question, je dis.
Yeah.
Laisse-moi boire de l'eau. Hold on.
Yeah, me too.
Yo, Nathan, you have something to say?
No, really, I'm just bamboozled by the question. I felt like you were gonna answer that one.
Shit.
Not to put pressure, you know.
You kind of did.
Yo. Okay. Then I'm gonna ask the guys, okay? If you were a person who found success one way or another, do you feel like you would always want to take the safe option when it comes to who you hang around with, especially the person that you have on a daily basis?
I see where you're going with,
That's
and
yes.
I kind of agree with what you're gonna say. I think I just didn't know if I could answer because I don't know if it would apply to just NFL athletes
Oh yeah, I'm just
or just successful black men in general, right? Like
yeah.
artists.
I mean, it just blew up because it was specifically for the
Yeah,
NFL,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you see it all across.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
You see all
NBA, all
across.
of it.
Yeah, you see all across. Like how would you react if someone told you, one of your agents told you, well, look, you can't pick a woman from your hood because you know you look at him like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you? You know?
It's because you have a certain level of fame now.
Exactly.
In a sense, so you
Yeah.
can't pick whoever to be in a relationship with.
Like, and it comes down to what we were
Status.
saying earlier too about what dating is like nowadays, specifically in the black community. Of course, me, I want to be with a black woman. I don't want to be with nobody else. I don't. But I also recognize that the dating scene in the black community, it's really messed up. It really is.
Yeah.
For black men and black women. So I don't want to say I understand why these NFL players are picking white girls, because in their position, I'm not in their position, so I wouldn't be able to say that. But I don't want to. But the influence that they have around them and the things that they've seen,
You can see why.
I can see why they do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see how black American women act, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like compare like to how black women for communities like Caribbeans and African act, it's totally different. And I won't even lie to you, it kind of looks difficult the way they think, the way they do things, but and they really in this sphere where they have this mindset like they can do anything by themselves, and it's not really like there's no like a team type of structure between the black men in America and the black women in America. But when I see the black dating scene more like I would say like Canada and stuff.
Yes.
There is a little bit of issue in there, yes, but I think not as much as of an issue as you see like black Americans have. I don't know if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we see it.
Probably because we're like multiple diasporas, so we come with our cultures and like
Yeah,
it's
like,
influence.
like yeah, we got these thinking like yes, we grew up in a multicultural environment, but a lot of us like we're like first generation or at least second generation immigrant and stuff. So we keep some of our values, of course. So it's kind of mixed with Canadian values and African values and Caribbean values type of thing.
Yeah.
But them, it's very like American type of thinking ways. So they really see things different. So I think that's what I think, you know.
I understand your
What
perspective.
about you, ladies? What do you think about it?
Well, me personally, like I can't control NFL players. You know?
Yeah,
that's not
me
something
either.
that we can control for sure.
No.
But for ourselves, I just think that we should just, like I said, we need to really pray about which partner or we're choosing, and we need to be very careful on who we choose.
Yes. Yes.
Like us women, we have to be really picky with who we choose.
Yeah,
You think some women are there like just to get a bag?
I'm sorry?
Like, you know how like NFL players like they make a lot of money. You think like some women like they're
They
just
just
there
want-
just to be like
Yeah.
Just to get money?
just take advantage of
What?
women.
Obviously.
Like, there's
Oh,
some
No, but
women.
you can not even like he can be super ugly, whatever, but you know he's making money. But
Yeah, they're
still-
gonna choose
Some
the
women
bag.
will take
Take
the
the cash. Unfortunately.
and they're not in it for love.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
That
a
was
lot
crazy.
of
No, we're being honest. We're being honest. No, we're being
literally
honest.
some women are not. Nowadays, I noticed too that a lot of people are not in it for love, for actual love.
No, exactly.
Many people are in
For
it
the
for the
status,
bags
huh?
and for the status, which is sad.
It's like we're not looking love. We're just looking for help. Literally.
We're looking for help. We're basically we're
That's
I hate to say that. I hate to say that. But
some of them, like
That's
for
what
the
women
NFL,
think,
they're
but I
just
don't
gonna. They know that they're gonna benefit from it at some point or all along through the relationship.
yeah.
You know what I heard a shorty said one day? I have to say it in French. She said somebody, on a un amour mais on peut pas se nourrir d'eau et de sécheresse.
Et de sécheresse. Oui. Like oui, l'amour ne peut pas payer les billes.
I don't know who she said that to, but I know that guy. He just,
Crushed.
but he was crushed, definitely. Yo.
Because she said, yeah, I mean, I love you. She said, I love you to that guy specifically. But
there's a but.
but there's
The
no
butt wasn't sick.
There's no substance.
there's no money in there, so I can't
What am I here
survive.
for?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling you. So what me, I love like our parents type of love. You know the parents that have been together for 32 years, and you ask them what's the secret, they give you the secret, literally. But nous, notre génération, on change de partenaire comme on change nos culottes et nos caleçons. Let's be honest.
That's bad.
That's bad.
It's sad.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry, but
Sorry,
It is what
some,
it is.
some
By
women,
both of them
some
folks,
men.
like,
Yeah.
Okay, let's say that like there's a woman that would be a football player in the NFL. You think that the guy that's gonna come in her life is just gonna be in it for the love? He's definitely gonna benefit from the money.
I don't think.
I don't know if
I
you
don't
can
think
switch
a
the roles
woman.
like that.
I don't
'cause
think
feel
a.
like guys don't really.
Guys
Yeah.
don't
We have a
guys don't
natural,
look at
like,
women's
provider.
pockets.
What?
It's in our.
I
If
think-
a guy looks at a woman's pocket, I'm telling you that nigga broke.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Yeah.
if he
he's-
calls you big money, that nigga broke.
Broke.
He won't stick your pocket.
like,
If he calls you big
I
money,
don't
that
know.
nigga bro.
I don't think even
Some guys are actually in it for the bag.
even women who are very popular or like athletes, they don't look at regular niggas. Let's
They
be
don't look
honest.
at
They
them.
don't. They don't
They
look
don't
at
look
regular
at regular
guys.
niggas. That's true.
So even
you
if
actually have to be
You're
like-
looking for another athlete that makes more, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. In general, at least you're not gonna see someone like I don't know, like any woman who's very popular in the sports scene, Serena Williams.
Serena
Look
Williams.
for a guy
Shout out to
who's,
Serena
yo,
Williams.
shout out to her, bro.
she wouldn't look for a guy who's regular.
Right.
I think.
No.
He would have either he's an athlete or like he's got money in
Money.
one
You gotta
way,
have
shape, or
something
form.
going on.
Businessman.
Yeah.
It's either the same level
Or higher.
Or higher. That's it. That's all, man.
She has to play at a hypergamous. She has to.
You think they would take somebody that's on the same level as them though?
They would.
I mean,
they would. The
Same
thing,
level or
the
higher,
thing
just
is,
not lower.
the thing is, she might act up in some kind of way sometimes, but they'll take somebody on their level. But they will never. If a woman takes a guy that's more under her bracket, most of the time what happen, she wants a lot of control, and at some point she's gonna be fed
She's
up.
gonna show disrespect.
Yes.
And she's gonna
She's gonna be
respect it.
dominant. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. What do you guys think about the drugs in the black community? Molly.
I mean, it's not just the black community. It's like
It's
everywhere.
worldwide,
Yeah.
actually. Weed, Percocets.
I feel like we just
Think-
need more control on it, you know?
I think
Go
most
ahead.
black people, other than because I won't talk about weed because we all know that nigga that smoke weed. You
Yeah.
know? But
There's some
But
religious
what-
aspect to that depending on.
but when it comes to like heavy drugs, most of the time, black people kind of hide it that they do it. You know,
Yes.
you won't know unless you either do it or you just randomly catch them doing it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because most of the time it's very taboo in the community. Like
Yes.
weed, your parents might be like, "Yo, what the fuck," you know. But when it comes to other stuff, it's very like somebody would be like, "Yo, are you okay? You know, why you doing this?"
You're okay.
Yeah.
But I think specifically when it comes to that, I think it's a destruction for a generation. Our generations and the generations that are to come. Most definitely. Because the government would not just randomly legalize it like this.
Yeah.
There's something behind it, most definitely.
Besides
We're gonna
making money.
legalize it
I think it's the money.
Besides making it.
for money because it's
Yeah.
it's gonna give them profits.
Mhm.
So I think it's definitely a destruction. Some people will die from lean
Yeah.
if they
Yeah,
overdo
for me,
it.
where I think about drugs in black communities, it mostly related like in rap music.
Rap music.
So, example, I don't know, like they say, like in a rap, say, oh, I do cocaine, I do lean every day, but mostly they don't do it.
But they're just promoting
Do you
it.
see
It's a
that's just
destruction.
promoted and then
It's
just
cool at
then,
the time, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It makes a lot of sense as to why a lot of people in the black community do a lot of drugs. Like I don't want to bring it out like that, but like let's look at Juice World. You know,
See?
Wow.
let's look at like to me that's a horrible death. You died overdosing, bro, at the airport, and like one of his most popular songs, he goes like lean with
Like he was
me,
gonna die
drive
young.
with me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know?
saying.
Yeah.
It's like you.
Pushing
It's just not a good look. Overall, it's not a good look.
Mm-hmm.
He was an amazing rapper. Don't get it twisted.
Yes.
I think Juice WRLD could have been number one. In my opinion,
Oh,
could have
yeah.
been number one everywhere.
Absolutely.
There was no one. There was no one who was close to doing what he was doing.
If Eminem co-signs your talent, then right.
But it just came up. It just turns out that he grew up around a drug environment, and when he was making music about drugs, it was being promoted much more than any of the songs that he had about love and heartbreak and like being an entrepreneur or just having a good life overall. So that sucks.
Most definitely it does. What is there more to add? We pretty much covered it all. The drugs are destructive. Oh, actually, example, Nicki Minaj. I'll never forget when Nicki Minaj said, "Oh, you know the song Mask Off from Future?"
Yeah.
Like in 2017, she said that Future was like, "Oh, everybody thinks that I'm actually doing lean and everything. I'm a lightweight." Nicki Minaj said, "See, the fact that you're promoting it and you're not doing it yourself, setting yourself up for disaster and the next generations to come for disaster.
Yeah.
Mm,
The industry.
Why would you promote it if you know that you're not doing it?
that's what I'm saying. You see,
I mean,
that's
it doesn't
that's-
add up.
Everyone knows Future as the purple cup or whatever it is.
You know?
Purple-
Yeah.
And
White cup,
Double
take
cup.
that
purple
in.
drink. You know, like,
Yeah.
Take that in. 2017. That was my song. Mask Off. Like literally, you would see me like mask off.
I still listen to Future.
Mask off. Literally.
yo,
Future's the goat.
Well, basically, we will try out some Haitian desserts now, due to the fact that we were having questions about Haiti. Most definitely, we're gonna have some contestants from different countries, which is Kevin, Scotty, and Nathan, and they will let us know what they think. So here we have dos macos, which is specifically used as a fudge. But let's see it. You can try it.
Oh, I'll be waiting for
Let us
this.
know how you
Let's try
feel.
You also have the
I haven't had juice macas for so
we
long.
have. Can you pass me the coleslaw juice?
Rubicon, exotic.
We have guanabana juice, but in Haiti we call it coleslaw.
Kosal.
And we have here guava, which in Haiti we call it.
Ooh, smells cinnamon. Oh no. Goyave.
Goyave.
But, yeah.
Yeah, goat.
Oh, it smells so good.
You want a piece?
No, I'm giving it to you.
Why? You like
Try
it?
it, yeah, try it.
I've tried it before. So.
Bon appetit.
Very sweet.
10 next.
10 out of 10?
I don't even. You know what's crazy? I don't even have a sweet tooth. I don't like sweets. Like that.
True.
Bro, I have an
I
obsession.
have to be in the mood.
Yeah, I
I'm
like sweet too.
salty with sweet.
I love sweets,
It's
bro.
good though.
It tastes like pastry, but it's just sugar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give
It's
it
really
10 out of
nice.
10. 10 out of 10.
Okay. Next we have tablet.
So basically, tablet is like peanut brittle.
With
Basically.
sugar.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Here you go.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I can give you some.
Oh, damn.
But I won't break it up. Here.
It's very good.
It is good. Scotty? You like the Dos Macos better?
Yeah, what do you rate better?
I think I give it a good 7. A good 7.
Let me try it.
Okay. Let's go next to the juices. So what's on? Do stuff upside down.
Oh, I already put some in there. Just for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna give some to Kevin. Roll it.
This I gave a good like 7.5.
Top
This though, I could have this every day.
Who's my ghost?
Yeah, it was nice.
No, I'll eat that like recently because this is very sweet for me.
It is
So.
very sweet.
But
I
I
haven't
love
had
it.
that
I
in.
love this.
Like I'm definitely like gonna overdose if I keep that shit in my.
The juice get 10 out of 10.
This one's the juice.
the juice is
Clean out with water.
The juice is 10 out of 10.
10 out of
I have
10?
a question.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
thank you very much. You're Nathan.
You're welcome.
You're Nathan. Don't finish it.
Thank you. Did you also?
Yes, sir. All right.
This tastes like
Sit
it should have
don't
been in my
finish
fridge a long time ago.
Yo, I'm
Sit down,
telling.
finish it.
I'm
Honest.
I'm putting it right back there.
Pass it on to me, David.
Want some more, please? You want some?
Oh yeah, I'll have a.
So where did you get the juice?
I got it from this, you don't know me, this Haitian store on Montreal Road. I think it's called, the one right next to the Shell.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yes,
Oh,
it used to
yeah,
be.
okay.
It's kind of hidden, you know?
Definitely. It used to be owned by
Yes, I
the
know.
late Haitian owner Lalan. Unfortunately, he passed away, but now it's been taken over by another Haitian guy, but I just forgot his name. But shout out to that Haitian little market, man.
You can find it anywhere, so mostly like Caribbean store or African store.
African
So
store, most
Definitely
definitely.
find it after this, right?
Yeah.
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 Ooh,
So today, thank you for everybody for joining the podcast today.
welcome.
This
Conversation.
very good conversation. Should we do this again?
Oh, we should do it for sure.
Sure. The food's gonna be involved too, and that's not.
Okay, everybody, this is a wrap. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay away from Diddy.
Right.
Stay away from him.